Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back. You beat me to
I'm not used to this. Sorry.
Okay, well, here's the deal. We have Brendan literally in the hot seat because we are celebrating a huge milestone this year at Channel 2. We're thrilled. 70 years. It's definitely worth celebrating. Brendan, you've been here for some time of it.
I thought you said you've been here for all of them.
No.
I haven't. I've been here for a lot of them, but not all of them.
Rob joined us live in the floor to talk about his experience tracking storms over the years. Brendan, you started here as a sports anchor before becoming our evening news anchor. So tell me what it's been like to reflect.
You got to even go before that, Hannah. I actually started here as a news photographer.
Wow.
I did. I did not start
here.
Yep. I started here in November of 1995 as I came down and I was a news photographer and I did that job. And lucky for me, the weekend sports guy at the time decided he wanted to pursue other things. And at the time, the sports director's wife was pregnant. And so he had to take leave.
So you were thrown
I
in.
had some experience in Columbia when I worked in Columbia at previous stations. So I said, listen, I'll fill in and do some sports anchoring. In my mind, I said, hey, if they like what they see, maybe I can get the job. If they don't, I won't. So apparently they liked what they saw. And less than a year later, after I started here as a photographer, I got a job as the weekend sports guy.
And that's how you moved your way up. I'm interested, what's it been like to make that transition? Obviously, it was a while ago now, but from the sports side of things to now news.
Well, it was difficult. It was more difficult than I thought it was because I know I could sit here and talk sports with you 24/7 all day. I could talk about it in length. There were certain things I wasn't used to when I moved into news. You know, a lot more. I had to know a lot more than I thought I knew when it came to politics and crime and the repercussions. Just things I thought maybe I knew that the learning curve was a little bit different.
And all the language when we talk about court and things like that, it can get complicated.
And, you know, in sports you can give opinions and do all this stuff. It's a different ball game if you want to use it that way. Yeah, for sure.
Well, Brendan, I know you've been knee deep in putting together a package that's going to air Wednesday. We have a special show. Actually, there's Brendan reporting sports back in the day with Brad Franco.
Look at that hair.
It looks great.
Man alive, the hair, the tie, the suit. I was put together, man, I'll tell you what.
So you've been working on this special piece, Brendan. I want to know some of the big stories that you've covered over the years and maybe even what has this jogged your memory? Did you remember some things you're like, whoa, we really covered that amazingly back in the day?
And you know, when you're looking at all the stories we've done, certainly there's been bad, there's been good, there's been happy, there's been sad. So you really want to, you know, get a mix of everything that's been in there. But the thing that really caught my attention, and we talked a little bit about this afternoon, Hannah, in the newsroom, was the Shannon Faulkner story, the first woman at the Citadel. That's how I got my job here in 1995, because I came down here, I was working in Columbia, came down here to do a story on her. This was our affiliate, and I needed to get video of her. So I came to the station, I said to our chief photographer at the time, Mark Kennedy, hey, by the way, if you need anyone looking for work, I'm available. He just sent me a tape. I sent him a tape, and 3 weeks later, I moved to Charleston.
It's amazing how little things like that end up shaping your entire career.
It's amazing, right?
And shift your path. So we want you to join us this Wednesday because we have, obviously, Rob chatted with us. He's going to be looking back at big storms. Brendan will be looking back at big stories. All of our other talent is putting things together as we celebrate this huge milestone. But even for history buffs, how cool to look back at some of the video.
It's amazing. Really proud of the work that the station has done, from WUSN to WCBD, and all the work and all the stories that we've covered, being there for the viewers and being there and covering the stories that are important to them. So it's been a privilege to work here for sure, that much time that I've been here. 29 years next month, if you can believe that.
Well, we're celebrating in a big way.
Yes.
I can't wait to watch your story on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's fun too. Yeah, take a little trip down memory lane. It's nice.
Well, happy anniversary, Channel 2.
Yes, exactly.